If I say 250,000 buys me 3 months of training, right? Let's say R1 million buys me 1 year, 2 years of training at that level that guy is on. Now I've got somebody that I can contract out to Blackwater Tactical to go work in Iraq. I'm making an example. I can contract out to the Russia-Ukraine border to go and work on the border with Poland. So I was like getting like stupid rates, bro. Also going to be coming back there with like $1,500, $2,000 a day. That black guy from Hillbrow earning 30 grand a day, what the fuck? It'll change his whole life. Then he saves up his 30,000 a day that he earns over a period of 90 days. Boss, when he comes back here, he's sitting on what's that, 18 bars. You understand what I'm saying? He's moving. He takes his 18 bars and he says, Sharp, I'm starting my own training academy to train other blacks. Because he's got the skills from the white guy. I've empowered that fucking broer. It's cost me R1 million, but I've got a guy that I've contracted out and made my money back from, and I've got a share in a school that trains other blacks to be on that level of skill. And that's my industry. There's absolutely nothing stopping them from doing it in every industry. They're training no one. They take Penwell, they say, you always speak favorably about the movement on your podcast. Me, nah, tender. You know fuck all about mining. Nothing. They give you a tender. What do you do with the money that gets paid into your account every month? You fuck whores, you buy a whole lot of cars, you in the club smoking cigars, ubhizinge ifebe nje la sikubona khona, ushama convoy ukusuka eGoli, uye eThekwini ngemoto zu20. What's on pen? Who are you empowering?
I must have a good time.
I have one, but who are you empowering? It's an
I'm
empowerment.
empowering the girls.
The thing is literally called black
The girls around me, so I'm
economic
being empowered.
empowerment, not black baby. What is this? What impepation is?
Upeppington.
Upeppington.
King of
The
the PNP is for Peppington. Economic empowerment. So I'm listening to you, Warras, and it sounds like you still support BEE.
No,
You just
not
want
in
it
its
tweaked.
current guild. I support empowerment of blacks. Blacks live a fucking shit life.
Because in,
Blacks'
the,
lives
in,
are
the, in
shit.
the examples that you made, part of the complaints that you hear from other races, in particular white people, is those talented black kids from the schools, when you give them opportunities, it's at the disadvantage of white kids.
Ganjan.
Because those white kids don't get those opportunities. So the one thing is the shares. The other thing is you're employing these guys.
Yes.
There are people saying, but there are white kids that also need these opportunities.
Yes. Yes, they are. And I'm not saying, if we take out of the entirety of the matriculants every year, okay? If we have to take every single white kid who gets 4 distinctions, like I'm saying, it's the top 10 performers. If we take every single white kid in the top 10 percentile, my friend, we're not even going to hit 100,000. Because how many whites are there in total in the country? 3 million.
But they are saying now that they don't have opportunities because black people are being brought in for jobs.
Then they're talking shit. This is my thing.
You don't believe them?
No, it's not that they don't have opportunities.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I understand what they're trying to say. They're saying, what about a plan for us? What about an empowerment move for us? And I'm saying, who is us? If us is the top percentile, performance-based, we can't empower everyone. A good example is Nsfas, right, is a massively expensive thing. Everybody gets Nsfas. Nsfas should be reserved for the top percentile within reason. If you want to study BA corporate communication, you can't get Nsfas.
But
Sorry.
what should happen to those kids?
What should happen to them? They must go study, boss. They must make a plan. Go work, save up money, go study corporate BA.
So they mustn't get
Wait,
tertiary
let me tell you why.
Sure.
Because we are happy. Where are you being absorbed into the market? Because it's a what do you call it? It's a saturated industry. Why is Nsfas funding the study of courses that are already saturated? If I want to study actuarial science and I matriculate with 8 distinctions, it doesn't matter what color I am. I'm getting a bursary. Because the number of kids that are performing at my level is so few. They can't give the bursaries away fast enough. My cousin did biomedical at Wits, BSc, right? She's colored, Muslim, okay? She did it. She got a degree. She did her honors. After getting her honors, fortunately for her, during COVID, when the vaccines were being developed and we were looking at how COVID is, she was she was working in a lab where they were studying that type of shit, right? Obviously, like in an intern basis. They weren't like fucking finding a cure or some shit. But she worked as part of this team. Now, COVID was a once in a lifetime opportunity. It was a pandemic in our lifetime. So as a result, she has now, Friday, 3 days from now, she is leaving South Africa. She's going to the UK. She's been given a bursary internship thing there where she earns a salary, like a stipend, and gets to do her master's at an institution that, as a result of the work she did in COVID, is looking for people like her. It means she is part of a very select group. UK is taking her. So she can go. I don't even know because I don't understand it. Sure. DJ. But I know Uguti, she's getting paid like £2,000 a month to be there. She gets accommodation. She has a transport allowance. She attends and goes to campus. And at the end of it, she comes home with a master's in this biomedical, whatever the offshoot of that field is. Do you understand?
So the
you know
elite,
that when
the elite are never a problem. We're worried about
she's
the rest
not the
of the
elite.
population.
She's dirt poor. She's fucking they
No,
poor.
by elite
Yeah.
I mean you spoke about high performers.
Yes.
So that's a small band, and
Yes.
the concern is not for them because
Yes.
she's wanted by the UK.
100%.
I mean, if she was
So she's
a
the elite
white
now.
girl, she'd be wanted by whoever as
She'd
well.
be wanted by them as
The
well.
concern is for everyone else, and I guess for white people as well. Their concern is we hear you on the smart white kids,
Yeah.
but our not so smart white kids are being left out for black kids who are on the same level as these white kids but can't get in because it's like, no, we'll take the black kids.